So I'm here in Bangkok with Jerry, and she is Thai. And Jerry, I thought we would talk about Thai islands.
Of course.
There are some major islands. Can you first talk about the major resort islands in Thailand?
Yes. So as most of you know, Thailand is probably visited because of its islands. So the most well-known ones would be Phuket and Koh Samui, which are both down south in Surat Thani. And yeah, I think those are like the main destinations. They have changed quite a lot since the last 10 years. It's quite developed, so it's an island where, you know, if you really want like a very nice resort and have like a convenient list, like malls everywhere. There's also like international schools, so a lot of people now move to live to Phuket or Koh Samui. It's like a little Bangkok, but by the beach.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Wow. And Phuket really developed quickly after the terrible tsunami, right? So it's really rebounded, and now it's quite vibrant,
yes,
correct?
Yes, correct, yeah.
Okay. So both Samui and Phuket are the more traditional, maybe tourist package islands.
Yes.
Are there some smaller islands or less known islands that you would recommend?
Yes, we have a lot of islands in Thailand, but just near Koh Samui, you have Koh Phangan, which is also known for its full moon party. That is, the high season. But Koh Phangan is actually really nice. That, like, apart from the full moon, if you visit the other less well-known beaches, Hat Rin, which is where the full moon party happens, there's a lot of, like, hidden beaches that is very quiet, very relaxed, and it's still not as developed as Koh Samui, so you still feel that like island lifestyle. There's a lot of small businesses, local shops.
Oh, that sounds nice. You know, I actually have not been to Koh Phangan, but I've been to Koh Tao, and that's the diving island, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you talk about that?
Yes, of course. So Koh Tao is known for its crystal clear water and corals for diving, so a lot of people go there to get their diving certificate. That's actually the best place to do it, and you can spend like 3 days there, do the course, and then the island itself is also it's quite remote, so there's like a few stores, not as much as in Koh Phangan, but yeah, it's nice and quiet. And
oh, that's beautiful. And there's some other ones too, right? So there's Koh Chang. Can you talk about that?
Yes, Koh Chang is closer to Bangkok, so you can drive there. It takes about 5 hours. It's in Trat province. Koh Chang is a big island, and there's some people like it, some people don't, because it's less vibrant, I would say, compared to like Koh Samui or Phuket. But there's a lot of like big resorts there, and the beach is also really beautiful.
Yeah, I have to confess, it's my favorite island by far. So I first went there 25 years ago, and it was really quiet then. I mean, incredibly quiet. And the movie came out, The Beach, and I remember when I saw that movie, I'm like, oh, that's Koh Chang. There was nothing to do on the island, and so it's beautiful. It's a national park, correct?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. There's another little one near Bangkok called Koh Samet, correct?
Yes. That's a very popular one, especially for Thais to go during the weekend. It's like a 2 hours drive from Bangkok in Chonburi province. And yeah, all you do is you drive there, and then you take a quick boat, about 30 minutes it's also a national park, so there's entrance fee, but it's really nice. You have, the beaches are smaller, but there's like different beaches, and a recommended activity would be just to rent a bike and then drive around the island. Takes about like half a day, but different, all the beaches have their own unique character, which is nice to see.
Oh, that's so awesome. Actually, when I was there years ago, I don't think they had the road around the island, but I remember it was just amazing, beautiful beaches. So there's two more that are quite famous, or one that's very famous, and that's Koh Phi Phi. That's way down in the south, and there's also Koh Lanta, which is not too far away, I think, as well. So can you talk about those?
Yes. These two I haven't visited. I don't remember visiting them, but I know like a lot of people go there for its clear water, and Koh Phi Phi I believe has the well-known like sand in the middle of the ocean that you can walk across one island to the other, and it's known for like taking a boat, and the water is like very clear. And Koh Lanta, Koh Lanta, I think it's also known for the same reason as Koh Phi Phi, for its crystal clear water, and there's like beautiful resorts there too. Mm-hmm.
Great. Okay, so I'm going to put you on the spot. If you had to choose one island to visit, recommend one place, where would you go?
Koh Phangan.
Koh Phangan.
Without thinking, yes. Absolutely,
really?
Yes.
And why?
It's a place that feels like home to me because my mom is there as well. So we know the locals, which makes a difference. Like and also I think the island hasn't, it's not developed, but there's also like things to see, and you really feel like you're on holiday. You really feel like you're going on an adventure.
Oh man, I think I want to go there right now.
Yeah, you should.
I'm serious. I have a week and I'm like. Okay, so I'm here with Jerry, and we are in Bangkok, Thailand, and she's Thai. And I thought we would talk about the interesting transportation systems of Bangkok.
Yes, very interesting.
Yeah, Bangkok has so many ways to get around. So the most common, of course, is the BTS,
right,
which is the over-rail train, right? And
yes.
then there's the MRT. Okay, can you talk about them?
Yeah, so these two are the new forms of transportation in Thailand. Well, not so new. I think about 10 years now we've been having them. But they're probably the most common way to travel into the city. The SkyTrain station is now expanding quite fast, so it's going to like other parts that are outside of Bangkok for the outer cities, from people from the outer city to travel into the main business district areas. And the price range from 35 baht to like 100 baht, depending on how many stops you have to take. But it's becoming more and more popular, and so the rush hour it gets quite hectic. I think it can be regulated a little bit better, but I think they're working on that.
Yeah, I work in Tokyo and Bangkok both, and when I first came here, the trains were empty, the BTS, and now they're like Tokyo.
Yes.
They're on the same level of packedness.
Right.
It's crazy.
Yes.
Okay, so then how about the world famous Thai taxis and tuk-tuks?
Okay, yes, for sure. So I'll start with the tuk-tuks. The tuk-tuks are probably the most interesting way to get around town. You see them a lot in Bangkok because they attract tourists. So you can get them. Yeah, they're usually. The thing to be careful is that there's not really a fixed price. So you can get a little bit
scammed.
Yeah. But so I would recommend just asking the locals like how much would it cost like to get here to there, so like a little bit about the price range. But if you're here in Thailand for the first time, it's definitely the way to travel around. You get the wind in your face, and it's really nice. And then the taxi meters are also, there's more and more every day. It's like any other country, I guess. It's air conditioned, and then the meter starts from 35 Thai baht.
That's true. It is like any other country, but I would say they're very unique in their colors.
Oh,
so
right. Yes.
They have the very beautiful Technicolor that you only see in Thailand. Yeah.
So it goes from pink, green, bright yellow, and they're all very bright.
And orange, correct?
Yes,
right?
Yes.
Yeah. They look so beautiful, actually. Yeah. Actually, going back to the tuk-tuks, one thing that I think is interesting is obviously they're used for tourists, but also local Thais I see use them kind of to transport a lot of bags and stuff. So like if they need to move a bunch of stuff, like bags, or they need like, I don't know, supplies for a restaurant or something like that, you'll see tuk-tuks moving things around.
Yes. And there's like different tuk-tuk sizes. So some of them are more for like transportation, as you mentioned. And then we have more of like the bigger, similar to tuk-tuks, they're called songtaos, which you see in like the small little streets in certain neighborhoods that people need to get to the main road.
Okay, now can you describe what a songtao looks like?
Yes, absolutely. It's like a truck, but with a big open area in the back for people to hold on to the rails. So I'm not sure if you can imagine the picture, but in a tuk-tuk, you get to sit, it fits about 3 people max. But songtao, the back, the open air area fits about 20 people.
Another famous thing about Bangkok is the motorcycle taxis, which really freak a lot of the tourists out.
I'm sure.
Like they're
I'm sure.
afraid to get on one. Can you explain the motorcycle taxis, which are incredibly common?
Absolutely. So, yeah, it can get it's quite scary, but it's probably the fastest and most cost-effective way to get around Bangkok, especially during the rush hour. There's like a lot of motorbike taxis in Bangkok, and there are different stations, so you can get them right below the SkyTrain station mostly. And yeah, they know the streets very well. They know the fastest routes to get to your destination. And once you get familiar with it, it's actually not too bad as long as you ask for a helmet. I always think that is, because it does get quite scary on the main roads.
And women a lot of times sit in a very dangerous position because of their skirt. They'll sit sideways. They don't sit with both legs with one leg on each side of the motorcycle, which I always find incredibly dangerous.
Yeah.
Do you ever sit that way?
I have to admit, most of the time I sit that way, and it's quite, like, you don't realize it yourself, but when people see it, they're quite fascinated by it, like how we can balance ourselves, and then the motorbike is like swerving its way around.
Yeah, right, exactly. Another thing about maybe just explaining about the motorcycle taxis is, so Bangkok has really long streets. It's not a grid system. It's kind of like the roots of a tree. Like the roads will just go forever in one direction.
Yes.
So basically, people take the main lines, like the subway or overhead train, to their stop, and then they take the motorcycle taxi to their home, correct?
Yes, correct. That's the most common way, to do it.
And in the mornings and in the evenings, it's amazing because it's like this fleet of motorcycles. Like the whole street is just humming with motorcycles.
And then you realize how popular they are when you're standing at the station and there's no motorbikes left because, they're all being used.
So, like where you live, do you see the same motorcycle taxis every day?
Yes.
Do you know them by name?
Yes. So, like, even the one in front of where I work, they're like familiar face. They know where I live. And they just take me home every day. Oh my gosh, that's so awesome.
So what about new things like Uber and Grab?
So it's causing quite a bit of tension in Bangkok. As expected, the motorcycle taxis and the normal taxis are not so happy about this. But yeah, I think with the election coming up, a lot of parties are trying to regulate it a little better, because currently the main problem is that the Ubers and the Grab drivers are not legal to have passengers. They don't have the license. So that's the main issue why the motorbike taxis and the normal taxi drivers are quite fed up about.
Wow. Well, one thing's for sure, it's very easy to get around this city.
Yes, definitely.
How do you feel about shopping in Bangkok?
I find it quite fun to shop in Bangkok.
So I'm here with Jerry, and she's Thai, and we are in Bangkok, and we are going to talk about fashion. So, Jerry, Bangkok is a very, very fashion-conscious city.
Yes, absolutely.
Shopping is huge here. So let's talk about prices. So first, we'll talk about jeans. You are wearing jeans today. So how much are an expensive pair of jeans in Bangkok?
Well, that's funny that you asked, because the price range for clothes here is quite wide. So you can go from 200 baht, Thai baht, for a pair of jeans, up to 4,000 Thai baht for a pair of jeans in like one of the top brands.
Wow. And so just so people know, 200 baht would be, in U.S. dollars, that's about $6. And 4,000 baht would be about $130.
Yes. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's quite a difference there. Yeah. But I would say that generally it will be in the range of 500 to 2,000 Thai baht.
Okay. 500 to 2,000. That's still pretty a wide gap.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So those are jeans. What about, for women, a blouse?
A blouse, I would say, for like a nice quality one, like 500 Thai baht.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah,
$15 about. Okay. What's the most you would pay for a blouse?
No more than 1,000 Thai baht.
Okay.
Yeah.
What about the cheapest?
The cheapest, like 300 Thai baht. Like, if you start going lower than 300 Thai baht, then you have to except that you might get to wear it not more than 3 times.
Okay.
So that's the price you pay.
Nice. All right. So what about shoes?
Shoes, it also depends on where you go. So Chatuchak Market is known for affordable clothes. So the shoes there would be from 200 Thai baht to 500 Thai baht. But if you visit the more well-known stores in the department stores, then they can be from 500 Thai baht to 1,000 Thai baht.
Okay. Mm-hmm. That's interesting. So you mentioned Jatujak Market. Can you kind of talk about Jatujak Market?
Yes, so this is one of the main activities for tourists to do when they visit Bangkok. It's a weekend market, so it's only open on Saturdays and Sundays. It's quite crowded, but it's definitely something you should do. There's a lot of souvenir stores, a lot of local shops, and a place to shop for clothes. And it's not just for tourists. You also see a lot of Thais go there because all the stores there are reasonably priced, and they're quite trendy. They have like different styles, stores that you won't find anywhere else.
Right. Oh, yeah. I've been there a couple times. It's massive. It's really,
it's
really
massive.
big.
It takes about half a day to do the entire thing. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's easy to get lost,
Minimum,
right? Like if you go inside, it's like you kind of don't know where you are.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Which I guess it's also the fun part of it. It's like an adventure in itself, right?
Right. Exactly. Okay. Cool. Thanks, Jerry.
You're welcome.
Let's see, how is that on time? Oh, that's a short one. Hang on, actually, I'm going to add a little bit more. Okay, so what about things like belts or, like accessories?
I would recommend going to Platinum Mall. This mall is located near Siam BTS station, and it's known for its accessories that are like reasonably priced. So at Platinum Mall, accessories can be from 100 Thai baht to not more than 1,000 Thai baht, but usually in the range of 100 to 500 Thai baht.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but there's a whole floor, like 2 floors that's dedicated to accessories. So you can find necklaces, sunglasses, rings, earrings, about 10 shops for each category, yes.
Oh, that's fantastic. So Bangkok's quite interesting because it has so many different ways. You can buy things on the street.
Yes.
You can buy things at the markets. You can buy things at the nice air-conditioned malls.
Yes.
Yeah. What about online? Do you Thai shop online very much?
Yeah, online shops are becoming more and more popular now because it's quite convenient. You just get it delivered to you. There's a lot of more fashion brands that are online on Instagram, for example. Yeah, so it's becoming a thing.
Oh, cool. All right, thanks, Jerry.
You're welcome.